Hey traders, here we are on the pound Aussie, and we have a good example of the 20 EMA-R strategy that we can see right here. Now I'm going to do the analysis on this in just a second, but I want to go ahead and place this order. So let's go ahead and click our order form button. The entry of this should have been at the close of this candle, but I'm seeing this a little bit late and I can get a better entry. So I'm going to go ahead and hop in with a market order. Our stop loss needs to be about 50 pips below the wick of our entry candle because the ATR of this candle is 50 pips. So that means we have a stop loss of 79. We're going to go with a 1-to-1 reward to risk ratio here for this example. And that is how our trade setup looks. We'll go ahead and right click, create order. It's going to be a market order. I'm going to risk 1% for this specific example, and we are ready to go. And that is our order place. What I'll do is keep you guys updated as this trade plays out. But as for the analysis, since we already know the 20 EMA-R, again, you should have already been able to spot this. But as you can see, price breaks above. That's actually the 50 period moving average. Let me go to the 20. It's still a valid trade, but I had the wrong moving average on. Okay, so now price breaks above right here, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4. The red candle's 4, and on candle number 5 we get this long wicked green candle. If we pull a Fibonacci retracement on that candle, you can see that it is in fact a 20 EMR strategy, being that this is a 38.2% candle because the green body of this candle does in fact close above the 38.2% retracement. So I'll keep you guys updated as this trade plays out and see you in just a second. Hey guys, here we are back on that pound Aussie chart. And as you can see here on the pound Aussie, we ended up hitting targets pretty easily about 2 candles after our actual entry candle. We entered the trade about 2 hours ago, and we've now pushed up with this big green candle and actually already hit targets here on this trade. So there's a successful example of the bullish 20 EMA-R strategy. Hey traders, here we are on the euro dollar, and we're going to go ahead and open up a live trade using the 20 EMA-R strategy. I'll point this out as soon as I enter the trade, but I want to make this happen pretty quick so I can get in at the right spot. So here's our entry candle. The ATR on that entry candle is 24 pips. If I go down to the swing low of that candle, I have 26 pips, 26 and 24, and even 50 pips on our stop loss. Here on this trade, we're going to use a 1-to-1 reward to risk ratio, and I'm good to go ahead and set up this trade. I'm going to hit create limit order. I'm going to go to market order. I'm going to risk 1% on this specific trade because of this example, and I am all set up and ready to go. There it is. We are entered into this trade live. I'll keep you guys updated as it plays out, but let's go ahead and go over the reasoning behind entering this trade, and hopefully you can already see it. We have price pushing higher and pushing above the 20 period moving average. We then have a candle that, or a candle count, excuse me, that starts 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and on the 6th candle after the break and close above the 20 period moving average, we end up with this long wicked candle or 38.2% candle right here in green. With that being the case, we have a valid entry for the 20 EMA-R strategy in the bullish direction, and that's the reason we just went long here on the euro dollar. As I said, I'll keep you guys updated as this trade plays out, and I will talk to you with the power of editing right about now. Here we are back on the euro dollar, and this is a day later after this trade has already played out. You probably remember this because we just went over it, but here was our entry candle. This candle in green was a valid 20 EMA-R strategy. And I know what you're thinking, my handwriting is awesome. You are correct. But with that being the case, let's go ahead and see how this worked out with market replay. So once we entered the trade live, we get a red candle that turns green, then a red candle that stays red, and then a complete waterfall, losing that trade here on the euro dollar. But we had our protective stop in place that risked 1% of our total account value. Trades are going to lose. That's just a part of trading. So I'm not going to sit here and just try to find winning trades for you guys, because the reality of the situation we're in as traders is that we will have losing trades. So I wanted to point that out for you. This was an absolutely valid 20 EMA-R strategy that ended up not working out. Don't be confused about this line. This is the 50 EMA. I should have changed that to red before doing this video, but here's the 20 EMA. Don't get confused. It was just a different moving average I had on the screen for something different I was doing earlier. But that is an example of a live long trade using the 20 EMA-R strategy.